It's been a long time, and today there's a very, very important video that I want to share with you guys. First of all, let me send this link to the group so that we can start, please. I will not waste your time because today is an important video. We have never done Japan, and we need to do it, and we need to make sure that you have everything that you need, because Japan is one of the countries that the quality of your life will significantly change. You will not suffer so much. You know what I mean? You will not suffer so much. So your quality of life will increase. That's it. That's what Japan offers you. So if you have not been interested in moving to a country with a strong passport, Japan is calling you, and you need to hurry. I will give you everything you need before tomorrow. I will give you all the places that you need to go and get job. I will also um, tell you how you need to go get the certificate of eligibility. We have to get into that because this offer is not offer that comes easily, because Japan is not a country that open their doors anyhow. But I will tell you why Japan is looking for people at the moment. The situation of so many Nigerians, Ghana, Cameroon, West African countries, East Africa, Kenya, Rwanda, Ethiopia, and other countries in South Africa. The situation of things is this: we have a continent. We have a continent that really. Okay, sorry. I am sending this to the group. I'm so sorry. Let me. Sorry, guys. I want to send this to the group. I'm not even. I'm so sorry, guys. What is happening? Okay. I'm sending this to the group so that they have to come in with it. They have to come to the no. Psst. I'm so sorry for the noise. I've got kids here, please. I'm so sorry, guys. I just need to get this done. Then we can continue. Okay. Okay, guys. I'm so sorry. Okay, now, let me tell you something. Work visa in Japan is flying like is going in the air like this. And if you are lucky and if you are consistent and if you know what you are doing, if you are a teacher in Nigeria or you have had experience in Ghana, Togo, Benin Republic, Cameroon, South Africa, Kenya, Namibia, Malawi, Zimbabwe, all the Zims, Zimbabwe, Zambia, Ethiopia, and any other, Congo, everywhere in Africa, you have College of Education certificates. You don't need to go and learn Japan language. Japan has terrored because they understand that language will be barrier if they want to widen the search, because the country is on their knees. They don't have the staff. there's a high chances um, that in 10 years to come, maybe Japan will shrink because the birth rate is so low. It's one of the worst in the whole world. People there don't want to give birth to children. I don't know why. I would say South Korea. People there don't want to give birth. People there don't want to marry. So there is a shortfall in working age. This means that Japan, 80 years old people are still working, 70 years are still in full-time job. Yes, did you get that? 70 years old people are still in full-time job. Japan is one of the countries that people that needs to be resting are still working because there's not anybody to take over jobs from the people that needs to go and rest. So Japan is still working. Okay, last, I think it was in March, Japan brought out this certificate of eligibility for people like you and me that wants to migrate to Japan. Okay, look at what happens now. Certificate of eligibility is just like certificate of sponsorship. The company, if you have a company that give you that certificate, your visa will not be denied. You can even sue Japan. See how it works. Now, there are almost 100 and something, over 100K jobs mapped out for Africans. Now, there's this certificate of eligibility waiting for them. You get a job, you apply for a job, you do interview. After you have done interview, then you have to you have to apply for that. The company that gave you the job and job contract need to apply for that certificate of eligibility. That they will state that you are legal and you have gotten a full-time job, and look at your particulars. Then they issue you that certificate of eligibility. Okay, this guy that just got this visa certificate of eligibility came. He went to Japan embassy. Do you know what they said? They don't need to do him they don't need to have interview with him. They just asked him his name. He gave them. They just asked him the company. They just asked him like useful personal information to offer him his visa. That's it. There's no, because the company will do all the necessary interview that you need. So once that certificate of eligibility is just something like certificate of sponsorship, UK was giving. That's what it looks like. Now, the beauty of it is this. People that are above 40, 50, 60, you don't have any restriction. And they have, okay, let me just be open and tell you this. If you are already 35, 40, because countries like Spain, Austria, Germany, their work visa, they have age restrictions. Now you ask me, why do I want people above 40 and people above 35 to go there and retire? Japan is the strongest passport in the whole world. They are not number 10 like United States of America. They are number 2 in passport ranking. Japan, with Japan passport, you don't need any visa to USA, UK, and all the countries in the European Union with Japan passport. So I will take you to the website so you read it with me and you see what is certificate of eligibility. That's the most. Japan visa is not important in this case. What is important is that certificate of eligibility. Once your employer hands that over to you, my dear, nobody will deny you visa. It's just like that you have passed all the necessary exams. So anybody denying you visa, you can sue the person for biases, any maybe abuse, racial abuse, and all that. If not, there is nothing like restriction in this visa route. Age is not there, POF is not there, IELTS is not there, and there's nothing like restricting your family. So, this is the best opportunity for anybody that is already 30, 35, 40, struggling to move abroad. This is where you need to move. Healthcare professionals, like care workers, or the people you will call caregivers, or nurses, both registered and unqualified, because unqualified nurses can work as a senior carers in most places. Then number three, tech experts. Number four, qualified technicians, both electrical, carpentry, wood technicians, pharmacy technicians, everything. So we have to go there. You see what is required of you. You see that certificate of eligibility. You see what is required of you to provide before they can give it to you. Where you need to look for a job, I will supply you the link. I will always supply you the links of everything. So before you wake up tomorrow, because I'm very tired, we went for a Disney park. So with the kids on holiday, I'm very, very, very tired. So with the um with the information, I will still give you all the links. You go and look for job. Like all the time, I always tell you guys that all the CVs that you need, the cover letter, the samples, they are in that um telegram, and I will show you how to look for it at the moment. So let's see what is certificate of eligibility, because that's most important thing that you need. You don't need any, you just need to focus on that certificate, how to get that certificate of eligibility. Once you get it, your visa is down. So I need to share screen a bit. I need to share a screen. Just okay. Um, let me show you something. Um, okay, okay. Now, this is the certificate of eligibility. I don't know whether you are seeing me here. Okay, this is certificate of eligibility. The requirements, we have to read through it. Applicants visiting or working or study or live in Japan should, in principle, first obtain a certificate of eligibility. So now let us see checklist visa application for eligibility. Now look at it here. I don't know whether you guys are still seeing me. Okay, you're seeing me. Okay then. Okay. Look at it. Signatures must be in ink pen. This is where you need to pay attention. When I give you this link, you need to pay attention. In fact, let me send it as I'm talking, so that let me see whether I can send it as I'm talking to you guys now. Mm. Uh-oh. Okay, I will share it when I close this, because I need to close this. Taking one passport size photograph taken within last 6 months. If you are not a British or Irish citizen, valid UK e-visa, or okay, this is for people in United Kingdom. So what you need to go and what you need to, it just the that's the certificates, the identification, your the application form and you need to sign it. All fields are to be completed, blah blah blah. You know those kind of things that they normally say. Okay, look at where I need you to pay attention. We cannot accept a visa application submitted more than 3 months before the date of arrival. Did you understand this? So when I tell you people pay attention on the country's website, if they give you a visa, you need to start going to work. Anyway, is work visa because you would have agreed to resume work on so date. So immediately you get your passport, they are the one that will manage your um logistics like they did to this guy. Your passport, visa application form, and all that. We do not return any of the documents submitted aside from your passport, even once the application has been processed. So make sure you have a clear because they will not give it back to you. In principle, the visa processing time is 5 working days. Hey, you see why this thing? Why? Most countries, you see why Japan is a place to be. 5 working days. I was saying it and people were arguing me. You read it by yourself. Personal information on certificates, etc., must match your passport. If you have more than one nationality, you don't have it. So this is what you need for eligibility. So you don't need, let's go back. So let me end this one. Then we go to passport ranking. You see where Japan is and where you need to. So I will give you all the information you need. You see, Japan passport is the second in the whole world. Okay. Where you can go with Japan passport. Everywhere. All the countries in Western country, they don't have any rejection. Nobody can reject your Japan passport after you have worked for 5 years and got your citizenship. So if you want to sleep on this, that one now is your business. If you want to sleep on this, on it. If you don't want to sleep on it, and every morning put your application, once you get it, you will not you will not waste time in getting your everything. Eligibility takes only 5 working days. Like you submit on Monday, you go on Friday to collect it. Then you apply now for your passport. You apply on Monday before Friday is ready. Tell me the country that do that. None. None. 5 working days. And they want you, immediately you get the visa, you start going there to go and work. If you get the visa and stay more than 3 months in your home country, you will be denied entry. So now, there's no anything stopping you. Japan now is open. Japan is open. I know about not one, not two, not three people that have gotten work visa. Then the second part of this video is this. If you don't want to stress yourself in getting job, because sometimes it's difficult for people, they don't like the stress of applying, preparing for interview. If you are not in that, if you are not in that mood, the next thing that you can do for yourself is this. You can go and visit Japan. When you are inside there, you look for a job that you must see. Because applying for a job outside the country is different than when you are in the country knocking in the company's door. That one is express accessibility. You will be assessed and you will be given the job. Because if the birth rate is a minus, they are not giving birth to children. So now that's where you come in. And the beauty of it is this: there's no any age restrictions. Japan wants, so far you sign a contract that you can work the hours. There's no any age restrictions. There's no POF because Japan government mandated them to take care of the person that is coming to work for them. So this one is not like you are saving or you are opening accounts so that you can save money that you will use to do this journey. You don't need to start doing that. All you need to do is to get a job. Or if that is giving you headache, you can go and get a visiting visa, which they will give you. Then you now look for a job, just like what my clients do in Canada. You go and visit. Like I know many people that are in Canada now with visiting visa. Most of them have already got an interview, and most of them are successful trying to switch visa. So you can switch your visa in Japan if you are there legally on a visit visa. You can switch it. We are not going to waste time on the okay. Let me show you where you need to go and get your Telegram, your samples in Telegram group. Where is the Telegram? I think is it sharing the screen? Let me see. Share the screen. Let me share the screen and see whether Telegram did not appear here. It did not appear here. I want to show you how to get your samples, because you need samples. You need CV samples to start applying for your job. You need let me see whether I can get Telegram, except I share my screen. Okay, guys. Okay, I have now. Let's see. Okay, now let me take you guys. I have cracked it. Let me take you guys to Telegram, because you need to know how to. Okay, this is the Telegram group now. The link is there. Are you seeing the link? This is our Telegram group. I will show you something. The link is here. The link is in the comment section. The link to this group. So now you want to check the. So now you come here. Look at media. You go to the media. Now, when you click it, all these things will come up. These are all the information you need. These are all the information that you need. All the information. Look at the CV samples. There are many. There are many. But this screen, I don't want to enlarge it because I will close myself. So there are many. All these things are CV samples. Look at CV samples. All these things are CV samples. All these things are the information you need. There are many. If you go to the media section, is the media. When you click on top of here, you go to the media section. Okay? So that's where you see this thing. Okay? Now, I have shown you where to get the samples in the group, because that's what is many people are telling me that they cannot access the samples. I've shown you now. When you click on top of the group, you now go straight. You go straight to media. In that media, you will see all the cover letter samples, CV samples. If there's nothing, tech, healthcare, office job, farm work, they are all there. They are all there. Teaching, CV, they are all there. If you are applying for a teacher, a teaching job, you are a teacher applying for a teaching job, and maybe you want to narrow it down to the subjects. For instance, you are maybe a language tutor, maybe you are teaching English language or French or Latin or any subjects, or even you're teaching science like integrated science, or you are teaching physics, economics, agric, and all that, and you want to narrow, you want to have a personalized CV, you can tell me in Telegram group. Then I will look for specific samples and forward it to you. I'll look for samples, I mean to say, not samples, and forward it to you. So that's done. Where are you going to get job in Japan? I'll supply you all the government links where you need to go and get this job. Then I'll give you a link of Japan Embassy, because their application on anything, whether eligibility, whether a visa, is not more than 5 working days. So now, today, maybe tomorrow, you start applying. If you have any problem, or if you are struggling to put your CV in order, I don't charge anything for that CV. I don't charge anything giving you cover letter or telling you what you need to do. I don't charge anything. It's free. The link to WOMIBA Tech training is here. It's in this comment section in this live. I will still post it in the video, when the video will go download into the stream. Then I will now put it in the pin it as a comment in the live section. So what I want you to do now is this. Today is already what's time? Okay, in Nigeria, I don't know what's time. What's time in Nigeria? What's time in Nigeria? Just because time changed. I know time changed.
The current time in Nigeria.
Time changed. Google wants to tell me I was talking, then it got it. Time in Nigeria. Okay, it's 10. It's 14 minutes after 10. That's your time in Nigeria. I know that time changed. So now it's after 10. I don't know whether you can do anything, but most of you will work tomorrow. So you need to start going to bed at the moment. So if tomorrow you start applying and doing everything in your power to put on your application, then to look for a job that match what you are looking for, then I will suggest this. Look for a job. When you see that job, I'm saying the way I apply for jobs. That's what I do. When you see a job, you now look at this. Okay, let me give you a sample. Let me give you a sample. Don't worry. Let me give you a sample of what I mean. Let me use maybe Indeed jobs. Okay. I will show you something. Let me share the screen. I will show you something. Okay, where is the screen? Okay, this is it. Are you seeing what I'm saying? Let me see. Okay, we are together. Okay, so now this is it. Maybe let me say you are looking for chemistry. You are a chemistry teacher. Chemistry teacher. Teacher. Japan. In Japan. Let me location Japan. Let me just give you an example. Ooh, the search chemistry teacher in Japan did not location. Okay. Let me just look for any job in Japan. Sign in to Indeed. I don't want to sign in. Find job. I don't want to sign in. I think they want me to sign in before they can. No, let me go to Google Direct and look for jobs in Japan. Um, because the government's website, I need to open my WhatsApp to my personal phone to get the links for jobs in Japan. Okay. Mm. Now, now, company. So I'll still give you the link to this. Okay, now teach English. Okay, let's use English or let's use IT. Senior digital marketing specialist. Okay, let me use that one because I'm a marketer as well. Okay, now, are you seeing what I'm seeing? Okay, we are no longer there. Let me cut this. I'm so sorry. I have seen it. Jobs Japan. Okay, now, when you're looking for job, ah, what? Okay, it's not sharing, no. Okay, it's sharing now. Okay, now, I've used one of the link I will send to you. Okay, now, see, when you're looking for job in anywhere in Western country, I want you to pay attention to something. So this job, where is it? This job, the title is Senior Digital Marketing Specialist. That's the title. Okay? Now, what do you do? They will forget all these things that they say here. Look at where you need to pay attention. Job requirements. Some people call it job specification. Some people call it person specification, like the person they are looking for. So required skills and experience. These are the things you pay. In fact, your CV needs to cover everything that is here. We'll go after it one by one. Okay? So this is the thing that you need to pay attention when you see jobs and online. This is the only thing that you see this job requirements. Then what do? You now come. They said, look at the requirement: fluent Japanese, spoken and written. Remember, this job is not for you, but I'm using it as an example because you're not speaking job. Okay, for English, let's look for proper job for English speakers. Okay, let me use another one. Jobs for English speakers. Okay, friends. Let me use this. Okay, they have keywords. Any job. Any job. Let me not use any keyword. Location. I don't know. I don't know anything. Cheaper. Okay. Job category. Education, teaching. Okay. Now let's employer. I need to put all these things. My God. I don't want this video. This video is wasting my time. Walai. Mm, not necessary. full time. Tokyo. Let me just use because Tokyo. Okay. I don't have any. Only show jobs open to overseas applicants. Okay. I need to register. We couldn't. Please try different search term. Which term will I use now? Let me use English language and see what it comes. English language. I don't want to put my email. I don't want to start registering. You need to register here. When you start doing it at home, here, this is where you need to come and register. I don't want to register because they will ask me, okay, let me go to the job direct. I don't want them to know my location. Okay, let's now take this one. This is English part-time. No, it's full-time that you will be applying. Let me look for a full-time job. One-to-one English instructor, Osaka. I don't know that one. Okay, now I have seen it. This is it. Okay. Now the requirement must be. Are you still with me? Is it the same job? Hey, I still have consultation to do. This guy, this guy will wait. Let me tell him to join live because it's part of our consultation. Sorry, guys. Oh God. Oh God. Okay. Okay, so that you see that I'm not sleeping because most people they will think that you are sleeping. Now I'm still here working. Okay, then let's read it now. This job requirement must be of native level English proficiency, both spoken and written. Remember here, they didn't say that you must have any qualification that show that that you are qualified to teach English. No, they only need English proficiency. Remember, because you are applying to become an English tutor or English teacher. You should do yourself a favor to check all the grammatical errors, punctuational, everything, boboti. You must make sure that your CV is bang on. Let me repeat it again. English proficiency, both spoken and written. This is where you pay attention. Accredited university degree. They want the person to attend the university. Medium of instruction. English, QR, boboti, boboti. This is where experience required for visa sponsorship. You need experience. That's why I said, even if it's your youth service, most of you with that your NYSC certificates. This is where cover letter comes handy. Most of you were teachers. I don't know why most of you don't think like that. You have experience. All these 6 months experience, you have experience for 1 year. Because most youth corpers, what they do is normally teaching in government schools. Yeah. So you have experience. That experience is down. Okay, this one said, 3 years of verifiable full essay, whatever. No. Then now, if you went to College of Education and your course was English language or linguistic, yeah, you are bang on. Or if you cannot if you don't have experience, they said, or you must have the certificates. But anybody that went that studied like English linguistic, whatever that is language, then you went to youth service, you did 1 year teaching, that's your experience there. Must be comfortable using a computer. You need to tell them in your cover letter that you are whatever expert in using computer. You know how to use Zoom, you know how to use Team, you know how to use webinar, and every all these tools that is good for online seminars and online thing. Okay, now university degree preferred. These people, they prefer university degree, which most of you already you know have. Pro teaching experience favored. They will favor somebody that has experience. I said it before. If you served as a youth corper and you were teaching, you can attach this your youth service and highlight it very well in your cover letter. Pro teaching experience favored this and that. CELTA, TEFRA, or the SOL certification valued, not necessary. Now, your WASC needs to come in handy. I have said before that you need to convert your WAEC certificates. If you convert it, you don't need all these things. Read and agree to GABA's information handling policy for applicants. Then you need to sign all this in this platform, or the people the agent that is managing this job. You need to sign information handling policy, like what you people call what are they calling it? What's term the Nigeria use in describing it? Oh God. Hey, non-disclosure something. Is it not? I my brain is not really working well because I've been in computer since morning. NDA. That's non-disclosure disclosure agreement. Is it not? Yeah, it's NDA. I'll ask my friend that is a lawyer. She will tell me. So you need to sign non-disclosure agreements. So what this thing mean is that you will keep their secrets. Maybe you'll be shocked that the person you might be teaching might be a daughter of or a son of the president or a son of the prime minister. They want you to keep that information for yourself. That's like literally what it means. Like you need to manage information of your clients. You don't need to come to Facebook and tell us, oh, this job I got in Japan, I'm teaching the prime minister's son or daughter. Most of you like internet attention so much. So that is it. Now, what you need to do is to study this job description after you have covered all these things in your CV and highlight it in your cover letter. So you now come and read the job description. The job description is for interview. I normally tell people this. That's the secret most of you don't know. Job description. Okay, let's check it. Let me check it with you guys. Job description. Okay, look at job description. GABA is currently recruiting instructors from overseas to teach in our Kansai region to start in October. This job is starting in October. Teaching with GABA means a professional work environment, motivated adult students, and a flexible schedule. Make the most of your Japan experience, whether it is a short-term or a long-term commitment career. One-to-one student-focused teaching, motivated adult student, flexible schedule or schedule. If you are from UK or if you are from America, they call it schedule. Build your schedule around your life. Comfortable, modern, and business-like work environment. Career opportunities available. This job that you will get is open for a promotion and all that, and your career development is guaranteed. 10 plus voluntary 1 day workshop available. You will volunteer 10 plus voluntary 1 day workshop available for personal development. Current currently available position. We have learning studies in the following location. Look at all the locations. So they need many people that can teach English. So if you know any teacher, so look at it. People are even English speakers because they don't look like Japanese. So they are the one managing this company. I'll still send you the link of this place so you can go and get job. Let me see whether I can copy the link and send to you guys now, so that I'm not gonna hold you. So you, after this video, you go and start doing. Okay, let me send. What is it? What are you hitting? Okay, I have sent this to your sorry, these kids are still awake. I've sent it to your what are they calling it? To your Telegram. I've sent it to your Telegram. Let me end the screen. I think I have given you what I have given you now. If you have not, okay, let me beg you for something. Do you know that IELTS expires? But when you get like NARIC or WES, because WES, you can use WES in America, you can use it in New Zealand, you can use it in Australia, but this Australia and New Zealand, they have their own this thing. So I prefer, if you are going to their country, you use their own. But WES is internationally recognized everywhere in the whole world. If you are coming to UK, Ireland, maybe Germany, they accept NARIC, but Germany has its own. So I want you to go to any of these. Like now, as a human being, you know the country of your choice. Like there's that place that we want to end up. Finally, we want to end up. So maybe it's Germany that you want to end up in. You go and do all your, even your degree, all your certification. It's easy because this guy, that's the tip this guy gave me. This guy told me he has been applying for a job even in UK when COS was going on and all that. People couldn't understand his certification because he studied physical and health education. So physical and health, you are not a nurse, who are you? So he did that in UNN or something, physical and health education in under education department, education faculty, I mean to say. So but what he did was to convert all his certificates to the equivalent of United Kingdom, this thing. That's what he used in getting job in Japan. Because now UK is like, UK is obviously internationally recognized because we have University of Cambridge, we have Oxford University. So these are the oldest universities in the whole world. The oldest university in the whole world is in UK, United Kingdom. So when you cannot reject their results, or what I think it was is Oxford that is managing this NARIC, you can't reject what they have evaluated. That's the idea. So now, when you get that certificate, it opens more doors because any other person is understanding. Because Nigeria, we don't have that kind of international value in terms of things like this because of forgery, because of corruption. But when you have your certificate evaluated by an international company like WES, the one in America, the one maybe in UK, or maybe Australia. Then somebody is in Japan, is looking at it. The person can confirm because that WES, they will give you a number. So when companies log into their website, they put your number. It will reflect whether you submitted the original result or not, although you have the evaluation in your hand, because everybody wants to be sure of who they want to employ. So, and the government is on their back to employ the right people. Now, if you have done that, all you need to is to go to this website with the specification. That job specification is what you're gonna capture in your cover letter and in your CV. Then responsibility is what you need to read and understand and prepare for interview. That's it. That's the secret. You need to, people are charging you 20,000 or 15,000 to come on. They will tell you CV, they will tell you, that's the thing. Job responsibility is interview questions. Job specification is what you need to cover in your cover letter and in your CV. I've shown you how to check it in our group. So you don't have any excuse. I've given you the link to where to go and look for the job. You don't have any excuse. You don't have any excuse except you want to sleep on it. Guys, if you are still watching me, can you give me a thumbs up, guys? Because it tells other people that we are live. And if you start working on your CV with the sample there, and it's as if that you want, you are not getting it the way you think it will be, then you can share your question in that group. Tomorrow, not tonight, tomorrow I will answer all the questions in the morning. Every question that you want to ask, go and write it in WTP. The link is here. When you write it in WTP, tomorrow morning by 5 o'clock, that's my waking time. I wake up, I go through everything, then I'll answer your questions and look at your CV and see what you are on about. Okay, guys, if you have not subscribed, please can you subscribe? This is a budget channel for relocation and how to better your life and make money. But we are still in backlog trying to get people that have paid us to work their application. So that's why we have not started doing video. I'm still doing only live at the moment. So as the time go on and my table is a bit free, we'll return to status quo. Okay, now I have given you the link. The link I give you is only one. I will still give you two when I wake up because now I'm going to go and do one-to-one and go to bed and take my shower and go to bed. So, guys, let me see. The CV, cover letter, and certificate evaluation. That's all you need now. Today, you start working on this thing. Then we'll start getting like jobs information in Japan, since they said they are looking for almost 100 and something thousand workers. The younger the better, the older okay. So there's no any age restrictions. There's no any age restrictions for Japan because 70 years old people there are still doing full-time job. So if you are 35 and Spain is telling you no, that you cannot come, it's only 30 years and down that they want, or you are trying to apply in Austria and they are telling you their age point, that your age point is so low. Now you have a place that does not any restrictions and their passport is powerful passport in the whole world. You don't need visa to anywhere in the whole world when you get this passport. So now I will leave you guys here. Let me answer questions. Olalinde Omusi, guys, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, guys. It tells YouTube that we dropped a video. And that's why many people are not here, because you're not clicking the thumbs up. Then Alice Ofonto, well done, all you do. Can you help one to apply for? I don't apply for a job. I apply for only study visa. I don't apply for a job for anybody. I stopped doing that. I think it's 2023. We no longer apply for job. WOMIBA group. No, we don't. Joy Adelaja. Good evening. Well done. Thank you so much, guys. Okay, guys, I'll be leaving you guys here. If you have any question, like I said, you come to the group. And again, if you are struggling to get your CV, cover letter, and verification certificate verification, you need some questions. You need some answers to your questions. Drop it in WTP. WTP link is pinned here, is here. So click it and come to the group and drop your questions. Then I will take it. I will take it up when I woke up tomorrow, by special grace of God, not by my power. Thank you so much, guys, for staying till this time. This video, I wanted it to be like 10 or 15 minutes, but here we are, because we need to explain in detail. Japan is hot now. They have opened their borders for African migrants. So you go there and make us proud. Thank you so much. Bye bye. I will see you tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow we'll have a video. I'll make sure I'll be here early tomorrow. We have something that we need to trash out that is going on in Canada again. We need to trash it out. For people that have put their application, hold on. A banger is coming tomorrow. Thank you so much, guys. I will see you. Bye bye.